Hey everybody, glad you could join me today. I wanted to show you something I found recently on the blog of my good friend Karen Barber. She's an amazing stamper with lots of talent, and when I saw this technique my jaw just about dropped. I thought this was fabulous. I thought it looked very difficult, but I'm happy to report it's very easy and I'm going to show you how to do it. This is called Black Magic because you see it looks so magical and beautiful. Okay, I'm going to show you how you do it. Very simple. First, you're going to need a dark colored cardstock, black, hence the name, and you're going to want to ink up a solid image with some Whisper White Craft ink. So yeah, do that. Let's put another one on there, just for fun. I think I'll add a little bit of tulip too, also. Here's one. And here's one. And maybe one more. Okay, so now I have my lovely image all stamped in white. What you're going to need to do is heat set the image because you're going to color it. So get out your heat embossing tool. I guess you could wait for nature to take its course and let it air dry. But since I'm an instant gratification kind of girl and don't have the patience to wait, I want to color now. So I'm just going to heat it up a little bit. And there you go. Not too hard. Okay, then you're going to need some lovely watercolor pencils, which I have mine right here. And it's good to have 2 or 3 shades in the same color family, like blues or yellows or oranges, pinks, purples, whatever, so that you can give your image some dimension. So start with the darkest color first. I'm starting in the middle of my image, and I'm just coloring towards the outer edge. Don't worry about pressing hard. I mean, if you pop the tip a little bit, that's okay. Sharpen it again. But the harder you press, see how vibrant that's showing up? It's just going to make these colors pop all the more when you get to the end. So just don't be afraid to press down. Color your image in there. Okay, that's the first one. Then I take a slightly lighter shade of blue, and I'm working from the middle towards the outside, like so. I'd already done this tutorial for you once and was feeling really good about myself, and when I went to watch it, I had the most fabulous video of the back of my head right on the crown, which would have been really boring to watch. So I'm doing it for you again so you can actually see what's going on here. Okay, see? So you work your way out towards the edge, and I've left the tips to do the last color, which is a lighter blue. And actually with this one, I don't press as hard because I want to leave a highlight. I want to just give a little bit of hint of blue on that without actually coloring it dark or heavy. That's just lightly shading on the tips like this. See, pretty simple. Do the other one. Not that hard. Not that I don't have a lovely crown on the top of my head. It's just boring to watch for several minutes while I'm talking. Okay, I'm rambling. Sorry about that. I just made myself laugh, that's all. Okay, and then for the tulips I did, I started with a mustard color at the base, colored it nice and dark, and then I worked my way up to a pumpkin pie color, like so, and then put some nice happy yellow on the tips, which I suppose this is probably yo-yo yellow, which is retiring, which is kind of sad for the purpose of this. But we're getting some new colors that will be fabulous. So, and then for the stems, I just used 2 shades of green. I used a more vibrant green, and then you can use a darker green. Oops, see what I'm talking about on those pencils? Don't worry about popping the tip though. Oop, give it a little bit of a highlight, like so. And there you go. So basically, that's what you have. Is, oh, let's see, let's get this where you can see it. is colored images with shading on Whisper White ink. Then, haha, through the magic of television, I have one all done. Ta-da! And I'm going to show you, this is where the part in the black magic makes it magical. You take a fabulous white gel pen and just strategically, oops, that didn't work very well. Here we go. Place some dots on your flowers. Now, the first time I did this, I decided to make it look more like a toll painting, so I just followed the edge on the outside edge of my flower. I highlighted down the side. I mean, you pretty much can do whatever you want. You can add lines if you like to give it a little bit more depth and dimension that way, and then add some polka dots in the middle. Pretty much you can let your creativity run wild and do whatever you want. I kind of like it on the tips though. That's what Karen had on a lot of her samples on her blog that I thought were great. So you just add those little bits of highlights. Another thing you can do is if you have some two-step stamps, you can stamp the solid image first in the white ink and color it, and then take the second line art image, ink it with white craft ink or white StazOn ink, and then stamp that over the top of everything once you've colored it in, and that also looks quite fabulous. So once you've done your highlighting, you mount it on your finished card like so and embellish as you wish, and here you have a lovely black magic card. I should also mention that this really even looks good on lighter pastel colors. That's something else you can experiment with. Use a lighter color, stamp that white ink on there, color it, just pops it right off the page. Totally fun, pretty easy, and the results are fantastic. Thanks for stopping by, and have a great day.